see if we can get this going. Alrighty, and we're live. Oh, here we go. Actually, let's see. Change this. Memorial Day special, shmaniel disease. Yeah. There we go.
Lots looking back already.
What?
Yeah, for the first time, it is working.
Alright, you can hear us, right?
Families from all branches that joined each player at their position. Visitors got some autographs. The Knights band still holding a seminar on the center field. And Rusty Posey doing his duties before he warms up Matt Moore. And we're just about ready.
I sent the link to myself. So
Winds are brisk, humidity at 74%, and it is overcast. Rusty Baker's lineup. It is brought to you by Southwest.
I'm gonna have the Airline Power announcers like faint in the background.
For the Giants, will be left-hander Matt Moore, 6'2", 210-pounder. Moore is sixth year at the big league level. He's 27 years old. 205 and 5 ERA. Strikeouts 50.
I don't. So actually, all right, and we're live. All right, folks, we got Trey Turner, shortstop for the
Washington Nationals.
batting first. And let's look at the defense today. We got Buster Posey catching, Christian Arroyo at third, Brandon Crawford holding it down at shortstop, Joe Panic at second base, Matt Moore on the hill today, Brandon Belt at first. We got, who we got in right? We got Justin Ruggiano in right, Mac Williamson in left, and Denard Span in center. All right, and let's get it kicked off on this Memorial Day special. And there's a bunt and foul. I'm joined today by my co-host, Jesus Nunez. I'm Daniel Murphy, and let's see if we can get a good ball game going today, folks. Got a nice 105 start, maybe a little late. Yeah, 108 start, first pitch, no big deal. Let's see what Trey Turner can do. He's been on a little bit of a cold streak as of late, but there's a strike from Matt Moore. Matt Moore struggling lately, but when he's on, he's on. So let's see what he can do today. Oh, and there's a squibber down to short, and got him at first. Nice play by Brandon Crawford. That's a first out of the ball game. Oh, and here's a nice shot at Dusty Baker. Boach. Classic.
Off to a good start for Matt Moore. Good shooting.
Definitely needs to stay ahead of the count and work down the lefties.
Yeah, definitely got to go 6-7 innings to give him a chance here.
Absolutely, sure. I agree. And little bit on the inside to Jason Worth. Jason Worth batting a cool .274 this year with an impressive 7 home runs. Well, not impressive, but and a respectable 16 RBIs. There's a high fly ball deep into right field, and Ruggiano's got it. 2 down here in the top half of the first. Tough play. You can tell the wind's going to play a factor today at AT&T. Dusty knows this park well, as he coached here from, when was it, 1990 maybe?
I believe so.
Till like 2006, 7, probably 6. Good 8 years. So we can get more followers here. Oh, and Bryce Harper hits one high and deep to right, but foul. Bryce also having a nice impressive year, hitting .337 with 15 home runs and a jarring 41 RBIs.
Yeah, aggressive early, get out in front early for sure is the key against Harper.
Absolutely. And there's a nice curveball in for a strike, 80 miles an hour. Matt Moore's looking sharp in this first inning, but getting ahead of the count. And here's the 0-2 offering, and foul off to the left. Bryce Harper hitting a cool 162 in his last 10 games with 9 strikeouts, only 2 home runs after his hot start the first, 10, 15 games.
It was scorching hot. Still has a .337 batting average still, even with that recent slump as well.
That's true. All right, let's see. How are we looking? We have 0 viewers. That's all right.
Still early on, my dude.
Still early on, only the top of the first. And here's the 1-2 pitch, and down to the right side, got it from Matt Moore, and it's a foot race, and he's out! He got him. Oh.
Nice
Close
quick start
play,
for
nice,
Matt
good.
Moore for sure.
Well done. And we'll see you in the next frame. Right, I usually turn off the audio. Just call it there. All right, let's get in for a photo, Jesus. Smile. We'll get one with the game as well. That's.
Get some ones early for sure.
Yeah, let's get you more on the phone. There you go. I'm gonna put this down.
I'm gonna use it as a.
Oh, okay. And here we go. And an 1-0 pitch to Panic. Panic hitting a nice 244 on the year. 2 home runs, but an impressive 14 RBIs.
His best asset is definitely his glove, middle of the infield for sure.
Absolutely. Some great plays over the years. including
Most notably 2015 World Series against the
14.
Royal. 14 World Series.
Yeah. Made a great double play to Game 7. And there's a high fly ball into left field, caught by Worth. 2 down in the bottom of the first. Now we got Brandon Belt, one of my least favorite players, batting a nice .238. But here's a flashback, 2014, a deep drive, I will say, in Game 2 of the NLDS. Big home run off Tanner Roark. Top of the 18th, long game. Brandon Belt coming up clutch. And there's ball 1 to Belt.
And he does get on base fairly often with his .355 on base percentage, which is the stark difference from it here is .238 batting average.
238.
Patient hitter plate.
And just a little low on the inside. And he's got a 3-0
Sure
count.
enough, 3-0 count.
Sure enough. See if Belt can get himself back into a hitting groove. He's been on the decline lately. We saw a quick alteration between him and Posey the other day. A little bit of a screaming match on the field, but they didn't say much about it after. Just a slight dispute. Nothing too big. Giants have been struggling as of late, but Andy evens it up with a 3-2. Got Posey on deck. And Brandon Crawford if he reaches. Let's see the 3-2 offering from Roark. And got him with a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Got him there.
Quick first inning for both pitchers here.
Quickie. Alright, let's get another photo. So that Graham. Sweet. One of my faves. We live? Yes, we are. All right, Ryan Zimmerman hitting .365, and there's a high fly ball left center field deep, and out of here. Ryan Zimmerman, lead-off home run to start the second inning. An absolute blast, considering this is AT&T Park, against the wind. That is a monster shot. Ryan Zimmerman now with 14 home runs on the year. Impressive swing of the bat, hitting well even for a veteran. This guy is unbelievable. 90 miles an hour, up in the zone. Matt Moore knew it right off the bat. That is a hack if I've ever seen one.
Yep,
What
Nationals, reason they're lead the league in offense, aggressive early in the count.
Aggressive.
See what happens. First pitch swinging,
Boom!
deep to the gap in left center, into the alley.
Into the alley.
Aggressive.
Denard Span knew it. Gave him the courtesy jog not to show up as pitcher, but that ball was absolutely smoked into left center. All right, now you have another power hitter, Daniel Murphy. Here's why the Nationals are such a difficult team to pitch against. Look at this lineup. You got Jason Worth, Bryce Harper, Ryan Zimmerman, Daniel Murphy, and then Anthony Rendon. That's 3 or 4 guys who are all
20-plus homers a
20
season.
plus, and like no doubt about it, above 300 batting average for at least 3 of them at any time in the year.
And Matt Moore, be a little careful here. Struggled against left-handers on the year, 404 left-handed batting average against.
Yeah, definitely tough on righties, but
Bit of a
lefties,
reverse split for sure.
absolutely. And just a little low. He wanted that one with an 85-mile-an-hour changeup. See if Matt Moore can get himself out of this. Nothing too big. Daniel Murphy, got 347 batting average
Last year.
last
Second in the MVP race to Chris Brown at the Chicago Cubs,
year.
who was struggling a bit this year.
Yeah, Cubs
Start
not
out.
doing so great. And there's a pop-up off to the left. Arroyo giving chase, and he got it! Reaches over. Nice play by Christian Arroyo, the rookie out of California. Twins are in first place, huh?
Believe so, yes they
So,
are.
yeah. Should be a good match.
And Arroyo's playing at third right now because Connor Gillespie's on the DL right now as well. And then Rendon, very patient hitter, 391 on base percentage.
Anthony Rendon hitting a nice 286 on the year with another impressive 9 home runs and 32 RBIs. That's another thing with this team. You got lots of RBIs. You got Bryce with 41, Ryan with 39, Daniel Murphy with 33, and Anthony Rendon 32. All above 30 early in the year. Good to hear.
Trey Turner as well with 23. You don't usually see that out of a leadoff hitter for sure. Just
Definitely.
lots of RBIs. Main role is just to get on base.
Yeah, even Matt
Score some
Wieters
runs.
was 17. Everyone
last year.
above 15 except for Michael Taylor, but even him 13 with 4 home runs.
Yep.
Decent.
Yeah, Matt Wieters is one of the few catchers that can actually hit this year.
Definitely.
The dying breed.
Absolutely. And there's one down the middle. Crawford with and he's safe. Rendon with good speed down the line. Just could not get it. And that'll be 1 on with 1 down.
Matt Wieters, formerly of the Baltimore Orioles, came over in the winter to the Nationals.
And there's a ground ball on the right-left side. Oh, and just through, and there's another single. There's going to be 2 on here in the top of the second. Nationals getting some offense going early off Matt Moore. Alrighty, let's get back to it. And who's up now? Michael Taylor. And another one on the left side. And punched by Crawford! Again, 3 balls in a row, and 2 of them probably playable. Rough start for Brandon Crawford, and now we got the bases loaded with just 1 out.
But we do have pitcher Tanner Roark coming up. So.
Yeah, Tanner Roark and a force, so hopefully the Giants can still get out of this. But disappointing for Brandon Crawford with 2 chances to roll a double play there.
Matt Moore getting a lot of ground balls early though, so
Good sign here.
for sure. Get another one here, get out of the inning,
Inning over.
limit the damage.
Absolutely.
The 1 run.
And see, a play, like a rare error from Brandon Crawford. Such a good glove there on the left side, but could not come up with that one. And swing and a miss.
Say that about the Giants teams in general, one of the top field defenses in the league.
Absolutely. And one of the best fields to play defense on, aside from the outfield. Lots of room. And just overpowering him with a 91-mile-an-hour fastball.
Gonna go right after him.
Right after him here. Might as well. Tried to go for a ground ball though. See if he can put him away. Probably looking at a slider down and away. And got him with a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Went right after Roark. 2 down here in the top of the second. Still bases juiced for the Nationals. Just a good, hard 3 fastballs.
Bags packed to the Nationals, man. Back to the top of the order, Trey Turner. Another RBI chance for the leadoff man.
Alrighty. And swing and a miss with an 85-mile-an-hour curveball. In on the hands of Trey Turner, shortstop. In his first at bat, he grounded out. Yeah. Two down here in the top of the second inning. And just a little low, 1-1. Matt Moore not too pleased with this strike zone today. Doesn't look like Boch is either. That looked in to me. That looks like a strike, folks.
At the knees.
Right at the knees. Not giving him that low pitch, especially on the inside to righties. And swing and a miss with an 86-mile-an-hour juicer in the dirt. And a 1-2 count here to Trey Turner. See if Matt Moore can limit the damage here with just a 1 run. Payoff pitch. And fouled off on the right side.
Spoiled a big one up and away.
Absolutely. So we got Anthony Rendon on third, Matt Wieters at second, and Michael Taylor at first. Oh, this 367 average with bases loaded, second highest in the National League. Pretty impressive from the young shortstop. And there's a squibber off to the right side. Panic to Bell, and got him the end of the inning. Limits the damage. Well done by Matt Moore. We got Posey, Crawford, and Ruggiano up next. See if the Giants can tie this ball game up. Sweet. Killing it, boys. Killing it. Got some likes on the gram.
Nice. I'm a fool. I'll make one sometime in the next like week and a half.
Yeah, might as well, dude. Might as well.
I mean, literally everyone tried. I'm like, well, okay, yeah.
You'd like it.
Majority opinion, right?
Majority opinion.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
let me
Tuesday or
check.
Thursday.
Yeah. Let me check on your PB&J.
Ooh, rough start for David Price. He's back.
Back.
Yeah. First start today. Gave up 3 runs over 5, I think.
Pretty rough. Let's see if what was I gonna do? Zero followers. That's alright. My mom said she's watching.
Holiday.
Okay, hopefully.
Oh, flying back.
Oh,
Watch
and
out.
another one by Posey. Jesus Christ, he does that too often. Alright.
Struck out, looked like as well.
I hope people can hear us. And there's a curveball in 77 miles an hour. That is a change of pace. And swing and a miss from Brandon Crawford. 0-2 pitch. And he's just changing it up. He had a 77 mile an hour curveball, and then he went right back up to 93. That is absolutely brutal as a hitter. Brandon
Looks in a good groove early on for sure. see, 0-2.
Oh, down in the dirt. Good pitch by Roark. And let's see. Up next, we got Justin Ruggiano, the right fielder. And just up and in to Brandon Crawford. It's a 2-2 count. Crawford also having a bit of a slow start, hitting 266 early on in the year. The Giants really been grinding lately. Just up and in. That had some movement.
Guys been struggling as well as a team. It's a 228 batting average as a whole.
Yeah, pretty slumping. And there's a popper into left center field. Back, and Worth makes the catch right up against the wall. That's an impressive grab by the veteran left fielder. Wow, I almost thought he might have popped that one out of here, but
opposite field, just as impressive.
Just as impressive. Really good piece of hitting by Brandon Crawford. Just as impressive defense by Worth. Nice snag. Right up against the wall. That would have been extra bases if that fell.
Might have gone out of here as well, maybe.
Could have been out of here. And Roark showing his appreciation. Let's see if Ruggiano can get anything going here. 2 down in the second for the Giants. Justin Ruggiano hitting 208. And swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Getting ahead early. I was wondering why Gorkys Hernandez wasn't batting today, but I think it's the lefty-righty sitch. And just on the outside, 95-mile-an-hour fastball. That looked pretty good to me, but home plate umpire said no can do. Justin Ruggiano, and just a little outside. 2-2 count.
Getting his pitch count up early though a little bit. Already got 31, 32 pitches.
Yeah. Not too bad. You want to be under 14 per inning. Just around there. And just low and away. Giants have the commemorative Memorial Day caps. What do you think?
All around the league.
Like them?
Looks good.
Looks
Yes,
good.
for
Oh,
sure.
and there's a scooter out into right center
Blooper.
field. And
Yeah.
that's the first knock. Right? First hit.
First hit of the game.
First
First
knock.
base runner.
First base runner for the Giants. Well done. Justin Ruggiano. Warriors playoff special. Catch us announcing that one as well. Should be a good matchup. Braun, Curry, Durant,
Uncle Drew.
Uncle Drew. Should be a good game. We'll be doing it all. It says we have 0 viewers, but I don't believe that's true. Oh, we have 1 like, and we have 7 people watching, actually. So, thank you. Let's get back to the game. And Christian Arroyo started off pretty hot, but slumped as of late. And he's going, and they got him easy at second base. Not a great job by Ruggiano there, but
Not a great jump look like. Let's see.
that might have been a miscommunication on the signs. I could not see why they would want him going there, but yeah, not a good
plenty of
jump.
time.
Plenty of time. Daniel Murphy slaps down the tag. Got him easy, no question about it. Held onto the ball.
Almost snuck in there too.
Almost snuck in there, but got him right on that right cleat, and they got him easy. And it's still 1-0 Nationals as we head into the
Third inning.
top of the third. Sweeper. Aha, my mother is watching. Let's see if your PB&J is going. If it so what you do is you just when it starts, just like swipe over with 4 fingers, hit that, so the audio comes on, and then back in here.
And we are back. Top of the third, 1-1 pitch. Jason Worth up at the plate. There he is.
Yeah. All right. Now we're back in it. Jason Worth. 1-2 count. Not more. 36 pitches here in the top of the third. It's all right. See if Jason Worth can get anything going.
Last time up, Jason Worth, fly ball to right field.
And here's a pop-up
Pop-up.
off to the right side. Caught by Belt, 1 down to top of the third.
Got some nice merch there, Memorial Day merch for sure.
Nice.
Looks like a backpack there maybe, or?
Yeah, something. And squirts away, 1-0 count to Bryce Harper.
Looks like he's gonna work him away. He's gonna beat him the other way.
And the 1-0 pitch, just in for a strike. .335, 6th in the National League, tied for first in home runs. Pretty impressive. Another good year for Bryce, getting a big contract for next year, and that's lined out to left field, right to Mac Williamson, 2 down. Top half of the third.
Pitched him away, got him.
Got him again. Let's see what Ryan Zimmerman, who went deep his last at-bat. See what Matt Moore comes on with this time.
Pitch him away, yeah.
And just a little outside.
Yep, last time out, fastball, middle in, golfed it out deep left center field into the alley.
An impressive swing of the bat.
Yep, not easy to do, especially with the wind blowing in.
Exactly. AT&T, a tough hitter's park, and you just muscled that one way out to left. Now with 14 home runs, just beside his teammate Bryce Harper, who has 15. You know how many Aaron Judge has now?
Not quite sure. It's 16. He had a
He had a grand slam yesterday.
Yeah.
Big had another one today. He must be at 17 now. And here's the offering. Just a little low. Two count to Zimmerman.
Yep, looks like a steady diet of curveballs. Looks like 3 or 4 of them were in this at bat.
He's going off speed. Looks like Zimmerman's just gonna have to wait back.
Fastball up and away most likely.
See what
Get
he
him to
comes
chase.
at him. Oh, looks like he's gonna go with the change. And got him with the
Got
changeup
him
just
looking.
on the outside corner. A good inning by Matt Moore. Let's see if the Giants can get back in there and get some offense going. Sweet.
Oh damn, what did 3-2 Mariners over the Rockies? One of those teams that over nothing.
Audio back. Should be back with some audio for you there. And there's Will Clark, the GOAT. And there's a shooter down the right field line. That's fair! And that's going to go. And he's going. And Christian Arroyo's going to second. Let's see if he can
Taking for two.
go in there with a stand-up double. Nice at bat. Getting the applause from
Lead off double.
Will the Thrill. That's what
Lead
the
off
Giants
double.
need. Some early offense. There it is. That was a nice pitch, but just gets it out. Right off the third base bag.
Looks like it did hit off third
pops
base bag.
right off.
There we go.
And bounces into the left field. Tough play for Rendon. Nothing he really could have done there.
Lucky
but
break there.
Good at bat.
Might have
Let's
gotten
see
a
if,
single either way though.
yeah. See if Matt can get him in, and a big swing and a miss with the 84-mile-an-hour changeup. That was hanging as well. He wanted that one back. See if Matt can. See if Mac is back. He's only hitting a cool 172, but
See if you can at least move him over.
he's got a little
Productive
pop
at
in his
bat.
bat. Yeah, absolutely. And here's the payoff pitch, and swing and a miss again. Got him with a high fastball. He's gotten a healthy dose of the high pitches. He's quite the low ball hitter, so scouting report definitely correct on him.
Like if he gets on top of one, get one into the outfield.
Ideal. Here we go. With the 0-2 pitch from Roark. Gets him with the low changeup. really mixing speeds well here. You'll see him go from 77 to 93. That's absolutely brutal. Oh, shout out to John Miller. One of my favorite announcers. Hall of Famer right there. Maybe Jesus and I will be joining him in the coming weeks.
Hope so.
Hope so. And Matt Moore batting here. First AB. He's batting at 059. And an 0-1 pitch. We got Christian Arroyo at second base. 0-2 count now. Roark with the nice 42 pitches. Got his pitch count back pretty low here for the third inning. See if he can... And a high pitch. I think he'd go right after him, but tried to get him to chase there. Matt Moore, not a great hitting pitcher, but see if he can get him over at least. Get something on the ground and just a little outside. There's that nice little slider that's quite slow.
Backdoor slider.
Tough pitch to hit, but just a little outside. See if Arroyo can make his way over to third. We just want to get something in play. Ooh, just missed that one. Nice hack from Matt Moore, I will say.
Fouled it away, nice pitch.
Even a nice bunt down the first base line. He'll probably pitch him away this whole at bat to avoid that. But if you could just pull something down the right side, do his job well. And payoff pitch. Down the right side, can't get him over, but see, and that's a tough at bat. Could not get him over, but nonetheless, a good hack by Matt Moore. You knew they were going to pitch him away the whole time.
Yep, top of the lineup again. Got Denard Span up.
Denard Span, last time struck out.
Yep, strikeout for Span.
Strikeout last time.
Struck out swinging.
See if we can get something going here. It's been a little hot as of late, but... Oh, just in there for a strike, up and in. Denard's looking at that one. Did not like that call. Questionable. And the 0-1 count here. So Span can get Arroyo in with a nice single into right.
Arroyo decent speed on second.
So 0-1 delivery. Just a little high. Or trying to get another quick inning here in the bottom of the third. 375 average with 2 outs and runners in scoring position. Pretty good for opposing batters. See if
it struggled a bit.
Yeah.
See what Span can do.
There's the delivery. And
swung on, popped up.
Sky to right field. Looks like Zimmerman's got it. Calls for it. And bottom of the third calls it again. Tough outing as the Giants get a leadoff double from Christian Arroyo, but that'll have to do. In it. Top of the 4th inning. Let's see if Matt Moore can make quick work of Daniel Murphy. Anthony Rendon with Matt Wieters.
Last time, pop up.
Oh, and
First.
there's a ball. Did he go? No, he did not. 1-0 count to Daniel Murphy. Pop up to first last time.
Yep, pop up to first.
And a strike on the outside corner. Daniel did not like that one as well.
Yep. Strike zone, not necessarily the best today from what we can tell.
Yeah, little erratic, but probably a little wider than tall, is what I've noticed.
Yep.
And a bouncer off to the right side, 1-2 to Daniel Murphy. We got John Gruco, 2 breaks. Holman? Sure. Alright, let's see if Daniel Murphy can make get anything going. And just a little outside. 2-2 count to the old veteran, second baseman. He has 9 home runs this year. Pretty impressive. One of the few power hitting second basemen in the league. And he skies one to center field. Span looks like he's posted under it. And there's one
Easy
down
catch.
here in the top of the 4th. 50 pitches for Moore, and that's a frustrating at bat. Whoa. Alright. Up here is Rendon.
Single last time up, infield single, I believe.
Appears like it. 1 for 1. He's batting now a nice 290. And low and in. Got something going in the second for Rendon when he loaded the bases, but Matt Moore made quick work of pitcher Roark to get out of a jam. And the 1-0 delivery, just a little outside. Matt Moore falling behind here early to Rendon.
Look good so far, only mistake, inside pitch, Zimmerman,
Other than that, he's been pretty clean. And a 93 mile an
Lots
hour
of ground ball.
sky to right
Foul.
field, just gonna be out.
That'll be a foul ball.
Let's see if Rendon will do anything here. Nationals need base runners, as do the Giants. Pretty pitching heavy duel.
Yep, 6 ground balls so far already for Moore.
And the delivery, and a foul off to the left. Two count. Pretty quick game so far. Both pitchers working well, working ahead, trying to get through these tough hitters. And here's the delivery. Oh, and he shoots one over to Arroyo, and he cannot get it as he singles off the
Let's
glove
see
of
if
Arroyo.
they score that.
And they're going to
That's
call
a
that a
hit.
hit. I agree with that. That was a scorcher down the line.
Yep, top corner.
Nothing much you can do there. Well done. Let's see if the Giants can turn a pair here, though.
2 for 2 with another single left side of the infield as well last time up.
Got Michael Taylor, center fielder, batting a nice 283 now. Oh no, Matt Wieters. My apologies.
Single as well, left side of the infield.
See if Matt Wieters can do anything here.
Ground ball here, easy double play, catcher at the plate.
That's true. And just a little high with the fastball.
No swing.
Know anything about leaders?
Not a whole lot, other than good defensive catcher, not great speed, been around for a bit, been to the All-Star game a couple times.
Nice. Yeah, kind of an up and down career. Not a great hitter, but batting a respectable 277 for a notoriously good defensive catcher. Some pretty good numbers off Moore. 10 for 27 with that home run.
370 batting average, couple homers.
Quite impressive. And another foul off to the right. It's a 2-1 count. Yeah, Giants really need Matt Moore to push him through at least 6 or 7 here. Ideally.
The rest of the bullpen's still a bit of an issue for him.
Yeah, absolutely. The big storyline this year has been Mellon Conan coming over from Mark Melanson from the Nationals. Just a little outside. What do you think of that trade, Jesus?
Came over during the winter. Nice addition to the bullpen, although he has struggled a bit with the Giants.
Right.
He got turned around. That was one of their problems last year.
Absolutely.
As evidence against the Cubs in the LDS.
Mm-hmm.
Game 4, Game 5.
And a toss over to first. Good speed out there with Anthony Rendon. See if leaders can
3-1, go around him, fastball in.
Oh, and there's a high fly ball.
Popped up, infield.
Right side, who's got it? Arroyo, and 2 down here in the 4th.
Nope.
And now up, Michael Taylor.
Last time up, fielder's choice error, right to Brandon Crawford.
Crawford, yeah. And here's the 0-0 pitch. Toss over to the first. Keep Rendon close. Now at 60 through 4, it's about where you'd want to be. You can make quick work of Michael Taylor. He'll be right on pace to go a pretty good amount of innings here. And another toss over. And they got Rendon caught in a pickle. And let's see if we can get him. Oh, back over to Bell. There's a lot of throws. See if Crawford can tag him down. And they got him. And the Giants make quick work of the Nationals. Keeps Matt Moore's pitch at 60. And we got Panic, Belt, and Posey up in the bottom half of the
2, 3,
4th.
and 4th.
Back over here, bottom of the fourth. Let's see if the Giants can get some offense going, tie this ball game up. Not really much hitting. The only hit would be Ruggiano and Arroyo, or just Arroyo?
The Ruggiano single, and then the Arroyo
double.
double. Yep.
That was it. Ruggiano got caught stealing, and then you had a leadoff double. But really, not much after that.
Stranded.
All right, so we got Joe Panic up right now, and there's the payoff, and off into the left field seats.
Both pitchers in command early too. No walks so far for either side.
Good sign for both pitchers as they're both trying to come off. Well, Moore coming off a rocky start, and Roark coming off a really good start last Wednesday, trying to just continue that. And off on the outside corner to Belt once again. Let me try audio's back. Yeah, it should be good. And there's a square up to the right side. 4-3. 1 out here in the fourth inning. Amy G always doing good work for the Giants. See if Belt can get anything going here. What did he do last time?
Pop out to left field.
Pop out to left.
Or was that was actually he struck out last time.
Struck out. And just a little low. I don't know who these people are. See if Belt.
I'm gonna assume trying to do it Memorial Day most likely.
And there's a squiver off into right field. That's going to be a knock for Bell. Giants have a runner on for the first time in a while. Alright, let's see if Posey can get him in. Last time out, Posey had a strikeout.
Yep, struck out last time up.
With 1 down, Posey will try and get Brandon Belt into scoring position. Does he have good numbers off Roark?
Nothing too
special.
Nothing that jumps off the page at you.
Right.
But with Posey, not much. Other than the fact that he does have against a pitcher second time, his batting average just skyrockets. Tops in the league.
36. Pretty impressive. We also see Matt Wieters and Daniel Murphy on that list. There's some pretty good hitting
second time around.
And second time around in this game. And just a little high to Roark. It's a 2-0 count. Posey should get something pretty good to hit right here. I'll probably have the green light from Boch.
Infield, double play depth looks like maybe.
Yeah, most likely going to turn a pair, get out of the inning with the catcher running. And right down the pipe, 92. Posey taking all the way. Should get something pretty good here as well. They got stormy day in San Francisco. Overcast.
Wind.
A little windy. And just a little low to Posey. That's a 3-1 count. He'll probably still have the green light from Boch.
He'll go right after him here most likely.
We got Crawford on deck. Giants trying to get something brewing here early. We got Brandon and Ruggiano and then Arroyo.
And Ruggiano and Arroyo already each have a base hit in the game. Crawford got robbed the one last time up.
Here's the pitch. And he's going, and it looks like they got Belt easy. Giants have another caught stealing, and that is 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Really disappointing. That was a hit and run, but the Giants could just not get anything going. And they lose one of their few base runners. Another bad jump from the Giants.
Second caught stealing of the game as well.
Daniel Murphy gives him a little pat on the booty, and that is just unfortunate. See if Posey can do much here with the 3-2 and just on the
He
outside,
walks.
and he'll walk. And Roark's a little upset at that one, as he could have gotten out of the inning here, but
First walk of the game for Roar.
May 29th, it's Posey's death. Debut. Some throwback Giants with Pablo Sandoval and some young Posey shots there. Always fun to see. Let's see if Brandon Crawford can get them then.
World Series champions that year over the Texas Rangers, I believe.
Indeed. 2010, 2012, 2014. Had a tough go at the Cubs last year, but try and wrestle into the playoffs somehow this year, but not looking great so far for the Giants.
Yep, they've shown they can make it as a wild card to the World Series. Happens fairly often.
And swing and a miss to the 81-mile-an-hour changeup,
Last time up, hit one well to left.
but right at.
Jason Worth took away what could have been an extra base hit, maybe a home run.
Really a stellar play out in left. Giants not selling out as many games. You're seeing big empty seats at AT&T. That's what happens when you have bandwagon fans. But pretty good attendance for a Memorial Day. Always a big game. See if and gives this crowd something to get rustled up about. And there's a
Swing
high
and
fly
a
ball,
drive
left
left.
center field, back at it, Worth, and that'll end the inning. Giants with 2 base runners, 1 caught stealing, Posey with the walk, but nothing coming up. Nothing doing for the Giants. Another tough outing. Send it on over. Send this on through and back in here. We got who we got? Michael Taylor, Tanner Roark, and Trey Turner due up as Matt Wieters was caught stealing. or Rendon, I beg your pardon, caught stealing the top half of the fourth. So 1-1 count. Michael Taylor reached on a fielder's choice in the second.
The air by Crawford at short.
And a foul off on the right side. 1-2 count. And here's the pitch. Ground ball to short. Crawford's got it. Brandon scooped and 1 down here in the top of the fifth.
Made sure he got that one.
He got that one. Gold Glover there at shortstop. And here's the pitcher's spot. Roark hitting for himself. Got a low scoring ball game here, but a quick ball game. So we're already in the top of the fifth, and it's only been a little over an hour. So pace of play, doing well. But Matt Moore, he generally works pretty quick, unless he gets into a funk. Then he'll really slow it down, but he's generally a pretty quick to the plate. Not doing bad. Had one bad hitter and Ryan Zimmerman with the knock in the second or third. And swing and a miss from Roark. Really pounding him with high fastballs here. See if he can keep it going. And off into the right side. Is that Mac?
That is Ruggiano.
Ruggiano makes the catch. 2 down here for Matt Moore in the top of the fifth. Trying to get his team back in the dugout. A chance to tie it up. Really, offense this year for the Giants. Unusually slow. Generally, Bochkin gets them and going with those hit and runs, but even nothing today with Posey.
2 caught stealings, both look like hit and runs potentially.
One of Bochy's favorite plays is the old hit and run, but just not really putting the ball into play at all. Bumgarner will start throwing this week, though, I heard. So good sign for the Giants, some offense and some pitching back in the lineup.
Should be back around the All-Star break, most likely after.
Yeah.
Tree Turner up, couple of grounders to Panic at short or second.
Really just getting him with fastballs. And there's a nice 85-mile-an-hour slider from the lefty Moore. Really gotten into a groove, getting ahead early, staying in low pitch counts.
There's a good old Mike Kuto jersey.
One of my favorites. And up the middle, snagged by Moore. Gets him at first, makes quick work of the Nationals here in the fifth. And we got Ruggiano, Arroyo, and Williamson due up next for the Giants. Send it. All right, and we're back live here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We got Mac Williamson, right? No. Ruggiano, Arroyo, Williamson, and then Moore.
If we can keep the pitch spot.
Yeah, and we'll see if he bats, but I would assume so. His pitch count's still pretty low. See if Ruggiano can get something rustling here. And just a little outside, 2-2 pitch. Row arc up to 68 in the 5th. Still not bad, but just trying to work ahead.
Very efficient.
And that'll be a foul off to the left. Kane started the other day, took a loss. See if, and there's skied out to right. That's gonna fall. Giants have a base runner. None down here in the 5th.
Second base hit of the game.
For Ruggiano, doing well
Another
against
single.
Rendon, or Relark, I beg your pardon. Some nice promotions at AT&T. And the first pitch to Arroyo, fouled off to the right side. That was a good pitch to hit as well. You'll really see with Arroyo, he really goes through his slumps. Right now he's slumping. But did have a nice double in the 3rd. See what he can come up with here. 0-1 pitch, toss over to first. Check on Ruggiano, who has pretty good speed. So they're gonna set up away, and just a little high. Really tight strike zone today, folks. Roark wanted that one. 1-1 pitch. Got anything on Arroyo?
Arroyo, not much.
Just a young man, fairly new.
Yep.
And high,
Getting his feet wet.
called off. And Zimmerman's got it. 1 down in the 5th. Let's see if Williamson can move over Span.
Last time.
Move over
Ruggiano.
Ruggiano.
Last time up, struck out swinging.
Struck out. And swing and a miss. Oh, 74 pitches now for Roark. Pretty slow game here. Not too much offense for the for either team. It's been a pitching duel through 5.
But Giants always pitch well at home, seems like this year.
Yeah, good pitcher's ballpark, tough hitter's ballpark. Really deep to center, unless you're really a lefty and you can get it into that triples alley. It's gonna be a tough park to muscle one out. That's why the Zimmerman home run was so impressive back in the 2nd. Really got all over that one. Sent it out to deep left center. Williamson just trying to, and a little high. 2-2 evens the count. Got Boch, Bam Bam. Been there for a A rare smile there. But a good duo in San Francisco. Bam Bam's received a lot of criticism over the years for his pitching philosophy, or for his batting philosophy, but I will say he's always been able to get the Giants and time called at first. So are peeking over. Let's see. Count even at 2. The delivery and another toss over to first. Giants have been caught stealing twice, and Nationals have been picked off as well. Rendon.
Seems like we're starting to get some sun shining, clouds starting to part.
Yeah, it's a nice San Francisco Monday holiday game.
Getaway.
Oh, strike 3, got him. Swinging 2
Another
down now
strikeout.
in the 5th.
Matt Moore up.
Squirts away. This is when the Giants beat the Braves yesterday off R.A. Dickey. Ooh, chunked in the helmet. Nunez. He's on the bench today.
Concussion protocol.
Oh, and there's a high fly ball into left field. Back is Worth and caught, and they make quick work of the Giants. We got a real pitcher's duel today, folks. Only 8 hits all around, 1 error on Crawford, I believe. But we got Worth, Harper, and Zimmerman due up in the top half of the 6th. Send it. And we're back. Orth flies out deep to center field to Denard Span to start the top of the sixth. All right, and we got Bryce Harper up, 74 pitches from Matt Moore. Just a little outside, 88 there with a nice, probably a fastball. Bryce 0 for 2 with the ground out and a line out, now hitting a nice 333. Got some sun here in Portland as well. We're out here in the PNW reporting the Giants game. I'm Daniel Murphy. If you're just joining us, we have a nice pitcher's duel on our hands. Bryce Harper taking in the 1-1. Here's the delivery, and just fouled off to the left. 1-2 to Harper. Matt Moore has handled the dangerous Bryce Harper fairly well. Yeah, pretty well, I'd say. 0 for 2.
Should be last match of the game.
Yeah, should be the last one if all goes well for Moore. Here's a delivery. And just fouled off to the left. Oh, career comparisons, Barry Bonds. Pretty impressive numbers here. You see Bryce Harper, 136 home runs through his first 702 games. With Bonds with well over 150 stolen bases, though.
Yeah, that's what people forget. Bonds could run a bit too. It wasn't just
Especially those early days.
Yep.
Pittsburgh. Big time player. Let's go back to that. Both had an MVP. 4 All-Star appearances for Harper. But Harper's average home runs and RBIs well above Bonds. Pretty impressive numbers from the young stud.
Yep, was on the cover of SI at age 16.
Impressive. And just on the outside, Matt Moore wanted that one. Could not be framed by Posey. Now 3-2. Harper, one of the best in the game. Still, only at 23 now.
24?
23, 24.
Yeah,
still young. Oh, Sky. Deep into right.
Nope, fouled straight back.
Foul out. 8 home runs with 2 strikes. Pretty impressive. Just shorten up, but so much power. See what they give him here. I'd be curious to see.
Probably.
And skied out. Foul on the
left side. Into the finger play.
Just.
And the scrum is on. There it is.
Giants fans always bring their gloves to the games. One of the few things the loyal few at SF do. 3-2 count here now to Bryce Harper. After Harper, we got Zimmerman, Murphy, and Rendon. Quite the bashing 4. And another Sky out into left territory.
Good at bat here. 5 foul balls, 10th pitch coming of the at bat.
Pretty impressive. Really getting his pitch count up here. Pretty detrimental to be throwing this many in the 6th inning, but still only at 83. Doing all right.
Pitching him away though. Look at some middle end, he can golf out.
And gets him with a slider, 81 miles an hour. Really impressive at bat there for Matt Moore. Well done. Good pitching.
Just his 3rd strikeout of the game though.
Matt Moore is on today. Here's a throwback to the NLDS. Strickland giving up a big home run to Harper. A big 2 actually. And those were monster shots. Strickland didn't like it. Some good competition. How are the Nats doing in the East, you know?
Atop the East at 30-19.
Pretty impressive.
Second best record in the National League behind the Colorado Rockies, 33-19. Although I believe they're treating the Mariners 6-3.
Yeah, the Rockies are quite the story this year, I'd say. Let's see Zimmerman, see if he can knock one out again. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, shoots one down just out of the reach of Arroyo. Just one of the 5th hit for the Nationals today. Arroyo just missed that one. Pretty upset. One on here in the top of the 6th. Just out of reach. Tough play for the rookie. But should have been made. Could be a hit, could be an error.
See how they score it.
I wonder how that should be scored.
Looks like a base hit there.
Probably just call it a knock. And now up Daniel Murphy, second baseman. 0 for 2 today.
0 for 2 with a pop up to first and a fly out to center.
Let's see if Zimmerman or
Murphy.
Murphy can get something going here. 2 down still though.
Yep. Might be the last inning for Moore as well. Last couple hitters here.
Could be. He's due up. Probably first, huh?
Yep, Bloomington. Yep, Matt Moore will be due up in the bottom or top bottom of the 6th.
So it'll be interesting to see what Boch does here. He might push him one more if he can get through Daniel Murphy right here. If not, if he's in the 90s with his pitch count, I would not be surprised if they pinch hit for him with the Nunez or a couple guys off the bench. We got some pretty good reserves today. Nunez, even who else? Probably like Nunez or even Pence maybe.
Michael Morse, big slugger as well.
Michael Morse,
Aaron Hill,
former national off the
former
bench.
national. Been around for a bit.
See if Moore can. Oh! High fly ball, deep, and
right
off the bottom of the wall. Daniel Murphy. Here comes Zimmerman, and let's see the throw to the plate, and they just could not. Daniel Murphy with a big double off the wall. That would have been out any other park. A big swing of the bat. Bochy not looking happy. 2-0 Nationals. Just as you thought Matt Moore could squeeze his way out of here in the 6th inning. Daniel Murphy with a rocket off the bat. Oh, just misses a home run. Mac
Missed the cutoff.
bad throw for Muggiano. Really, Giants missing Hunter Pence these days.
Overthrew it.
Bad throw into second base. Had to be cut off from Brandon Crawford. Honestly, probably could have got him at the plate if it weren't for that bad throw.
Rendon, couple of singles here.
Hitting well. Let's see if he can extend this lead for the Nationals. Starts off with a nice strike on the bottom half of the top of the 6th. Nationals getting something going here late. Oh, pretty impressive. Leading the National League in RBI since April 30th. Just a little low.
Good month of
Changeup
May
in
for
there.
Rendon.
Good month of May. Try and keep that going on to early June into the All-Star break.
Pitch count getting up there a little bit. 91 pitches already. 92 upcoming. Most likely it'll be either Nunez or Morse that'll pitch hit on the bottom here.
And there's a rocket out into deep center field, but looks like Span is under it. And the 6th inning is over. Matt Moore gives up just the 1 run and 2 hits in the 6th. A little bit frustrating for the Giants as he was almost out of the inning. We got Span, Panic, and Belt due up, so we were mistaken. Matt Moore could go one more.
Aaron Hill.
And we're back. 0-2 count to Denard Span leading off the bottom of the sixth. Still got Tanner Roark hurling for the Washington Nationals at 81 pitches. Right around the same as Matt Moore. Pretty good pitchers duel. Oh, and there's a high fly ball right field. Looks like Bryce is under it, and there's one down here in the bottom of the sixth. Smart play of the day. Joe Panik scores the winning run, and LDS game 4. That was huge. Back in the good old days. We'll see if Mark Melanson will get going, but I doubt it so early. See if the Giants have anyone in the bullpen, but it doesn't look like it.
Don't have someone up. Looks like Nunez did pinch it for Matt Moore after all.
Matt Moore didn't die. Or I think.
Yeah, we have.
No, we started with Span.
Span, alright. Yep. Panic.
Yeah, Moore batted last.
Oh yeah, he did.
All right. See if Panik can get anything started for the Giants. Even just a little boop single will get us going. And there's a squibber off into one. Another 2 down now. Quick work of Joe Panik. And let's see if Belt can get something going here.
Middle of the order.
He's 1 for 2 with a single in the fourth, batting a cool .240. 10 home runs though, quite impressive for the lefty. Just a little inside. And the delivery, just a little high, 2-0 to Belt. 92-mile-an-hour fastball. And there's a single into right center field.
Solid base hit. Back up the middle.
Nice knock for Belt, who's getting hot as of late. Good to see that guy hitting better. Probably batting a nice...
Maybe increase his trade value a bit.
Yeah, right at the end of his contract here with San Francisco. Could definitely trade Belt, move Posey over to first, keep his knees healthy, extend his career.
Maybe get some more bullpen help, hopefully.
Absolutely. Maybe even a better third baseman.
Really well.
A lot of moves the Giants could make this offseason. And there's a nice scorcher down the left field line. Another single for Posey. Both of them getting hot.
Tying run on base.
Tying run on. Leading run at the plate here with still 2 outs, right?
2 outs, yep. 2 on, 2 out.
2 on.
2-0.
Nice piece of hitting from Posey. Just a fastball running in on the hands. Stays on top of it, just over the glove of Rendon.
Crawford, 0 for 2, line out, fly out, both to left field. First the line out and the second inning.
But he's been seeing Rendon well, so looks like he's due here. See if Giants can get something here with 2 down in the bottom of the 6th. Crawford lives off these situations. And swing and a miss. That looked like a good early hack from Belt, but just out of reach. The changeup.
You need to be a solid base hit as well. Not great speed on the base pass right now either.
About 90 pitches here for Roark. Curious to see what they'll have. Oh, and we got a freeze up, folks. An 0-1. Just a little high. 1-1. Make sure we're still streaming well. All right. And let's see if Brandon Crawford can get something cooking. And there's a squibber down the right field line. Murphy's got it, and that will end the inning. The Giants are unable to get a run. Frustrating at bat from Crawford. Roark gets out unscathed.
Yep. 0 for 4 today with runners in scoring position.
Bad hitting for the Giants. See you in the 7th. Jesus Nunez, Daniel Murphy back alive here in the top of the 7th inning. We got a good pitching matchup with Tanner Roark, Matt Moore. Each of them with 6 hits.
Solid innings.
Pretty good. And Matt Moore's back on the bump to start the top of the 7th.
Quality start for both pitchers. 6 innings. Couple runs. Both earned for Moore. None so far for Roark.
Let's see who we got up here. Matt Wieters with a big hack and miss. 0-2. Up to 94 for Matt Moore. Just wants to squeeze out of the 7th. See if he can give the Giants a solid 7. And that's strike 3.
Strike
He knew
3,
it
got him
right
looking.
there. Tough at bat for Wieters. Michael Taylor, and then the pitcher spot due up for the Nationals.
Might be it for Tanner Roark. Let's see.
Matt Moore really putting up some good spots here for the Giants. Just a couple mistakes, the pitch to Daniel Murphy and to Ryan Zimmerman, but really a good pitching outing here. Oh, and there's a high fly ball deep into center field, but Span is under it, and there's 2 down here in the top frame of the 7th.
Let's see if you have a pinch hitter here. Or are they going to let Roark hit? Keep him out there.
I'd be surprised. Oh, and they're sending him out.
Yep.
Might as well get it.
Might as well. 2-run lead. Pitching well.
Pitching well. Swinging the bat. Oh, cool. And there's a strike to Roark. And strike 2.
Going right after him.
Let's see if Matt Moore can stay under 100 here for the 7th. That would be quite the feat. Considering he came into the inning with a 92. And just stopping
him
away.
out.
Quick work of Roark. Matt Moore keeps it under 8.
Strong.
7 strong, 2 hits, or no hits for the Nationals here. And we'll see you in this bottom of the 7th. All right, your boys are back here live, bottom of the 7th inning. Giants gonna try and get something brewing. Oh no, let's take a peek into.
Stand beside her
Christ, yeah.
and guide her through the night with a light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet
All right, today
heard it. Memorial Day special here in the Pacific Northwest. Daniel and Jesus are announcing a good old Giants ball game here in Oregon.
Little matinee action today, holiday getaway.
Yeah. How you feeling on this Memorial Day? A little tired?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Well, yeah, just trying to get through the year.
2-3 more weeks then.
Summer.
Yeah.
Alright, and we're back here in the bottom of the 7th. Ruggiano batting first. That's a 1-1 count. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Ruggiano seeing row arc well. And there's a little square off to the left side. Picked up and got him. Nice play by Trey Turner. 1 down.
Christian Arroyo due up next. Popped out to first last time out.
Had a nice double there. And back in the 3rd, but not much sent.
One of only 4 base hits today for or 5 base hits with the Giants.
For the Giants. Alright, that's enough of Amy G. Thank you. Yeah. Alright. 0-1 count here to Arroyo. Just right down the middle. 0-2. Quick 0-2 to Arroyo. The young third baseman has been cold as of late, but trying to get his swing back.
Yep. Picking up his average a bit.
Just
trying to
gotta-
get above the Mendoza line.
Just gotta, yeah, exactly. Stick with it. Just on the inside, 2-2. Got Hunter Strickland getting greased up in the bullpen. See if he can start something. And fouled off to the right side, just behind that fastball. He's got to adjust to some major league pitching. Pitchers weren't really used to him early on, so got away with a few. Now he's got to get some good ABs in, try and shorten up that swing.
Maybe when Gillespie comes back off the DL, send him down for a bit.
Get his confidence back up,
For
bring him
sure.
back up in like July, September area.
September call for sure.
Absolutely. We'll see where they're at. And another fly off into the right field seats. souvenir.
Almost June, around this time, nearly every year, Giants make a bit of a run.
Yeah. Giants have been playing well, winning 8 of their last 11 games, so not so bad. But, and that looks like that got him off into first base.
Yeah.
That'll be a base runner. Giants will take it.
Only
With
7th base winner the entire game.
Pretty dismal for the Giants.
Looks like he
And
got
just scrapes
nicked
the jersey. Oh. All right. Let's see if
Mac Williamson.
Mac Williamson can get something going. Also, below the Mendoza line, but having a... Oh, and we got a Michael Morse up.
On
see if
deck.
he's pinch hitting for good old Matt Moore. Oh, no, it looks like he's hitting for Mac. They're going to put this boy back into left
All right.
field. Matt Morse, of course, also just trying to muscle his way into the lineup, maybe get a few innings into left.
Yep, struggling a little bit, little over 206 batting average, the 1 home run. Does have some nice pop though.
That's a nice pop.
About 3-4 years ago with the Nationals, hit 32 home runs.
Yeah, pretty impressive. Then the following year had some good ABs. Tied up the classic Game 6 CS game against the Cardinals. Had some really good hacks. That was, of course, coming off the bench in the 8th inning. Tied it up against the Cardinals.
Yep.
And then he retired for a year, but back at it with the Giants. Met with the Giants GM at Hunter Pence's wedding, actually, over the off-season. Got him back in a Giants uni. Just trying to make a difference here. Great guy.
Small sample size though, 2 for 3, but the 1 out was a strikeout, so it puts the ball in play against him so far.
Let's see if he can get something going here.
Extra base hit, should have another pinch hitter in Nunez after this.
Yeah. Oh, and another swing and a miss from Morse. He's not behind it, but just not seeing Roark well right now, it seems like. Just a nice little slider.
outside.
Ooh, pulling off that. No good. Probably give him the same pitch here if I were him. Wouldn't expect anything in the strike zone.
Pitch him away, yep.
Yeah, 95 though. From Roark, heating it up here.
Yep. Tying one at the plate.
Oh, who's open? We got Aaron Hill on
Aaron
deck.
Hill.
Former
Arizona Diamondback.
yeah.
Toronto Blue Jay.
Toronto Blue Jay. And squibs one off to the left to stay alive. Michael Morse trying to get something going here against his former team. Career pinch hitting, 283,
Solid numbers.
pretty good with 3 home runs, not bad at all.
Yep.
Matt Moore probably done for the day. Good outing, nothing to be ashamed about, just the 2 runs, 1 home run. And high and tight to Michael Morse.
Straighten him out a bit.
See if he can get it going. And here's the 2-2 offering from Roark. Oh, swing and a miss. That was the one to hit Morse. He just missed it. 6th strikeout for Roark. Disappointing at bat for Michael Morse. Giants not having it their way today.
Middle up.
Really good tight little slider. That would have been the one to knock. It's alright.
Hanging slider.
Hanger as well. A nice 2-2s out on the bay. See if Aaron Hill can get something going here. 2 down now for Roark. Bottom of the 7th. Career pinch hitting, really good numbers. 361, 26 for 72.
With a dinger. Dinger ties it up here. Tying run at the plate.
And then swing and a miss for Aaron Hill.
Does have some pop as well. Also has hit for a cycle in his career.
Oh,
I
pretty
believe
impressive. Probably with the Diamondbacks.
4 or 5 years ago with the Diamondbacks.
Yeah. Oh, versus Roark, 3 for 11. Not bad. 2 doubles though. Double would not be minded by the Giants here. And skies one to right. Who's got it? Is it gonna fall? Oh, who's got it? It looks like Murphy. And that'll end the frame.
That'll end it.
We got Turner, Worth, and Harper due up next for the Nationals.
Top of the line, top of the order.
All right, and we're back live here. Jason Worth batting off Hunter Strickland. And there's a strike down the pipe. 98 from Strickland. Strickland has a power arm, but not much in the way of off-speed pitches. If he can just mix it up a little, he'll usually find... Oh, we got Matt Morse. Oh, we have an interesting move here. We have Brandon Belt in left field. Michael Morse, I beg your pardon, playing first. Big play the Togo's way. Not sponsored, but we got Brandon Crawford. Oh, getting robbed by Jason Worth early on. Back in the second. Really nice play. Roark showing his appreciation. See if Jason Worth can get anything going here, but
I was the one hit today that was well
struck. Oh, fouled off to the right. 1-2 now to Worth. One out already in the top of the eighth. Who batted for Worth? Oh, Trey Turner. And due up next, Bryce Harper, who notoriously had some big ABs against Strickland early on in the NLDS back in 2014. Add a little beef, but nothing too big. Hunter Strickland, not really a big time name, but had some beef. No big deal though. Curious to see what they do here with Worth. And just overpowers him deep and high and foul.
Just got a bit out in front of it, pulled it just a bit.
Just waits back on that pitch a little more. That ball is smoked. And you can see here, just
By about
left,
a foot.
just left of the pole. Almost had a dinger. But let's see if Worth can get something going for the Nationals. Just wait back a little. 2-2, shouldn't. And just outside. Hunter Strickland wanted that one. Now it's 3-2. Another
Just
really
outside,
close call
yeah.
at a little late movement. Not a great frame by Posey, but not much he could do. See if Worth can get him. And the payoff. Just fouled off to the right. Jason Worth, now a seasoned veteran with the Nationals.
Former Philly, I believe.
Yeah, former Philly.
World Series champion.
Indeed. Let's see if Hunter Strickland can put him away here to start off the eighth. And
Swing.
shoots down. Nice play by Panic.
Panic.
Oh, and stellar play by the second baseman, Joe Panic. Gets it on the short hop, spins around, throws to first. 2 down here in the top of the eighth. Really stellar play. That was a seed down the middle. That's a knock against a lot of second basemen. And here's the matchup we've been waiting for. Bryce Harper, power on power. See what he can do here. Bryce is 0 for 3. Would not go low and in, but... Oh, and he plunks him. And we got a little something. And here he comes. Oh my goodness. And we got a fight. We got a full-on fight. Holy shit. Oh, and Michael Morse. And we got a scrub, folks. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We have a scrub, boy. Oh, yes, sir. He plunked him right away. We'll see some ejections. And this is getting heated. This is getting heated. We got some big-time plays.
Strickland's probably gone.
Strickland is gone. Hunter's gone. My goodness. Whew.
Yep, that was intentional too.
We got some players going out.
That'll be more than at least 10 games for both as well.
Suspensions probably all around.
Yep.
Then we're still getting some pushing. We're gonna get some replays on that. I want to hear what Kruk and Kipe have to say as well.
Let's get you live.
Let's get you live here, folks. And he's heated. He's absolutely heated. This goes back to 2014. This is big.
There's 4 guys trying their best to hold him up, and he's yelling, "Let me go, let me go." And now Matt Williamson's got him around the leg, and I think that's going to be where it stops. They're doing the right thing, get him off the field. He is out of control right now. It's going to be interesting to see how many guys get kicked out of this game, because there was a lot that was the punches that were thrown. That is a Donnybrook. That was not a push and shove. There was some blows thrown in this one.
Nope, there's Harper's first hit.
Wow, hits him right in the
Harper comes out,
thigh.
watch him take his helmet out, and he starts to throw it. It slips out.
There's some good knocks from
There's
both
Harper's
guys.
first hit, yeah.
Jesus, he plunked him.
Samardzija comes into the pile.
My
And you
goodness.
got some big folks down there on the infield.
Look at this. Plunks him right off the bat. Harper was not having it. Hit Harper right away. Boom. Harper got one in, and it looks like Strickland had one.
Yeah, no hard.
Strickland had a
Nothing
pretty
The
good.
umpire's got to try to
Strickland
straighten
had a
this
pretty
out.
good chunk though.
That was intentional for sure.
You know what that
Absolutely.
was? That was just an I don't like you pitch. That's it.
That
That's
was-
all it was.
Yep.
I don't like you.
There you go, Hunter.
That's with the
Strickland.
clobber fist. Hunter missed.
Yep, look.
Hunter got one.
Harper
Oh,
missed.
Harper. Oh,
There
and
we
he
go.
lands one on the bill.
And it's likely
And
I'm probably never going to
Sure
like
enough,
you
yep,
unless we're
there we go.
teammates.
those two guys have
Bench
not
is
liked each
clearing.
other from the start.
Not the first time Harper's had issues with people for sure.
Absolutely not.
That's
But
gonna
not
take
the
a
first
while
time
to
they've had
sort this
issues
out.
with Hunter
There were some-
Strickland either. Some
Yep.
good
Two
right
some
here.
more gloves.
Damn, if
Kicked out.
he knocked.
I haven't
Wow.
seen one like this in a long time.
Some knocking around.
Yeah.
Some big fighting. Sweet.
Harper probably gets 5.
So Matos is going to be the one that's going to come out and pitch. And that's a direct hit. I mean, that ball hit him right in the leg, and it bounced right out towards third base. And look at Samardzija coming in, trying to protect. And I think he saw that Harper may have had a free shot with Strickland down on the ground, so he was going to try to help.
Misses once, twice. There's his
Knocks
first
at the
hit.
bill.
First hit of the entire game, huh?
Morse coming in. There's
Samardzija.
a collision right there.
Oh.
Michael Morse and Jeff Samardzija.
Jeff Samardzija
Watson
and
Samardzija.
Morse.
Daniel Murphy right in there.
Everyone was in there.
What is Harper doing?
Williamson,
They'll clear him out
Rendon
there.
comes in from behind. So the dust is settled, we think. But again, I mean, there were some big.
Back to us. Wow, we got a good fight, folks.
Yep.
That was quite the excitement in the not so exciting game.
Yep.
But
Bit of a dud so far, but let's see.
we'll see the ejections.
List will be up there soon.
Let's see what they got to say. I'm gonna keep,
It'll more than likely
Harper's
just
gonna
be
have a bruise.
Harper
That hit him
and Strickland both gone.
direct. Anytime you see that ball hit a player and come out towards the field, that's a direct hit. Well, I'm just glad it hit him there and not someplace else.
Yep, for sure.
I mean, if you go above that, then you got a real big problem. Well, this is game 1 of this series, folks.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Only played 2 series this year. Once here,
Well,
once at
it's
Nationals Park in
2
late
outs and-
July, I believe.
Nobody on. This was a baseball game. After that, it became a hockey game.
See who I'm curious to see who they throw
Right,
out
Corbin,
here
the
now.
crew chief. I mean, we
For
haven't
sure,
been
Strickland
alerted
and
as to
Harper are both
who's
gone.
still left
After
in this
that-
game.
That
I
was
think-
an absolute
Give me another
scrum.
look from
I don't
center
believe
field.
anyone else should get tossed from this. Let's see.
There it
here.
is. If he hit him with that helmet, he would have been out.
That would've
down
been
for
10 games.
10 games, but he missed. But Hunter got some
Yep,
good
there's no
chunks.
one
No
The biggest
one.
collision was
just
Michael
trying to
Morse
split
and
it
Jeff
up. Let's
Samardzija.
see. Yep.
Oh yeah, the
Watch
whole
him come
bench
into
knew
it.
it. Bum knew it. Bum stayed.
Now, Bumgarner can't. He's got to get out. He's on the disabled list. You can't go on the
Smart
field.
move. Oh. Yep.
Saw somebody from the Nationals. I couldn't tell a number, but he came into the fray.
There's
There's the
Morse.
collision we're talking about.
That
Morse,
was
Samardzija and
Margaret.
Morse.
Yep.
That's
Harper
a-
looked like he would have just punched Strickland in the face there. Morse got in the way.
You
Strickland's on
Pretty
the
good
watch
scrum.
Buster
Harper.
Posey,
Even Rendon.
and you know what he's worried about.
And here's Strickland. He's heated.
This is-
Absolutely. Had the
they were
whole
trying to
team on
calm
him.
down
Had Rigetti,
Strickland, and he was-
had
Williams.
Strickland, Hunter Pence, had George Contos.
No, he
My
was in the
goodness.
go
This
mode.
is.
I believe Contos will be coming in is what they said, but we'll see
Williams
here.
is
They had the
smart.
biggest guys
But I
on
was
him.
talking about Buster.
Hunter Strickland's a
always-
big dude too,
always in the
6'4",
front part of
240, I
his mind
believe,
is his
somewhere
ankle.
around there.
That was quite the
He does
collision
not
though
want
with
to get his
Morse
ankle.
Morse and
and
Samardzija.
Samardzija.
Stepped on it.
Contos.
Boy, you
Both
talk
are
about
fine,
getting
though.
stepped on in those things.
Looks like, hopefully. Samardzija.
You get stepped on, you get rolled on.
Samardzija's just having a good
Shades.
time.
The least
Yeah.
He's
thing
just
that can
just
happen is you get
kicking
punched.
back,
I think that's the most fun that Jeff
crack
Samardzija's had
open
in
a
a while.
beer.
I mean, he's used to dog piles in the middle of the field. Being an ex-football player.
That's true, Jeff.
But you're right. When you get that much
The
weight
former Notre Dame
being
product.
thrown around, somebody could twist it.
I wish we could have the or like the audio from the field.
On-field mic. Yep.
Yeah, so it was like that plus our audio. We'll
Well,
look for that next
You
time.
can occasionally hear,
It's tough though.
like sometimes you do hear stuff that comes through, like
Yeah.
Bryce Harper. You'll eventually hear someone just like grunt or
Cussing,
yell.
yeah. Well, we've been streaming for 2 hours and 25 minutes.
There we go.
We're getting some nice slow-mos here.
Yep.
Hunter really got Harper. They both
Harper
some
got
good-
one,
Harper got one.
Strickland got one.
one.
and
And
then there you go. There goes Harper. Yep.
But other than that, most people were peacemakers, it looks like.
Yeah.
I don't see much scrumming.
No hooligans here.
No hooligans, but... Alright, we're back in baseball, folks.
Looks like George Contos.
George Contos will be coming in.
And
Pinch
then
runner.
Goodwin has to come in.
As
So
Harper
it looks
got
like
tossed.
Harper, Strickland, and then that looks
That's
about it.
probably it for the ejections. And there's a strike down the middle, 88. Got a pretty interesting series looking at as the next 2 days. Looks like
Yep.
the Giants
We
will
won't
be-
see Strickland or Harper in the rest of the series, though, most likely.
Well, we'll see. We'll see Harper probably.
He's still gonna get 3, 4, 5 games.
You think?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, probably. And swing and a miss. Yeah, that was the matchup we were looking for, and we got it
Got
right
it.
off the bat.
And then
First
some.
pitch,
Yep.
just right on the hip bone, and we knew right away. Scrumming.
Maybe that's what'll help kickstart the Giants here. Maybe get them a little something.
Maybe get them a little fire under their ass. See if
Yep.
they can get something
Get the juices
started.
flowing.
Yeah.
And looks like we got a couple of relievers for the Nationals, not Phillies. Reminiscent of the old Giants Phillies early 2010s.
Yeah. And let's just give it another gander right on that.
Yep, right off the hip,
98. Ooh, and that is absolutely lethal if that was anywhere near his head.
If anything above the hip, got some problems.
Got
there.
some problems. But luckily kept it low, beamed him. But still, a 98 mile an hour bruise right on the hip bone. That
He took it
will
in
not feel
stride
good.
too, though,
Took
which
it
is
in
just
stride.
as impressive.
Just as.
Looks like we have Zimmerman, or is it Murphy?
Yeah, Zimmerman up with
Zimmerman.
a 1-2 count. And there's
Swing,
a single
liner,
and
center.
that's a nice
Drops
liner. Span into Crawford, keeps him at second. Zimmerman, 2 for 3, 2 for 4 today. Not bad at all. George Contos just trying to get out of this inning. Hunter Strickland had a pretty quick 8th going for him until he plunked the former MVP, Bryce Harper. Daniel Murphy coming up to bat, 1 for 3. Had a double earlier. Double off the right field wall. Levi landed. See if Contos can get him here. And the delivery, and just a little out.
Yep, lefty righty matchup here.
Always tough to come in
Yep,
right
probably
after.
probably favors Murphy a bit.
Yeah, most likely.
Be careful.
Yeah, we'll be careful here.
Rendon's next up, right-handed bat. So just pitch around if you can, but nothing. Don't get many to get hit here. Yep, 2-0.
And it's a 2-0 count to Murphy now.
He'll get the green light if he gets anything good to hit here. Definitely be will.
And that's in
That's
for a
a
strike.
strike.
Kind of a questionable call, as that's been a ball most of the day. Interesting that Michael Morse was in the game, as he was a former national. Scrumming with his old teammates. And just a little out. Really trying to stay away with Murphy. Anything low and in, he'll knock that out easy. especially here at AT&T. And let's see if Contos can...
3-1, green light for Zimmerman. Don't give him anything good to hit.
And that ball is deep into right center field. That's going to fall. Up
That'll
one will
score a
probably
run.
score. It's 3-0 Nationals.
Zimmerman, another
Good
base
at
hit,
bat.
second RBI of the game.
And Daniel Murphy comes up big again. 2 RBIs. And the Nationals are now up 3-0 with runners on the corners.
Well done by Spando cutting that off. Could have been much worse. Double, possibly a triple into the alley.
Absolutely. That could have rolled away and really gotten away from the Giants. Now batting Anthony Rendon, who's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. 9
Yeah.
home runs this
Yep.
year.
Nationals top team with runners in scoring position. Another one there.
And that'll be in for a strike. 87 mile an hour slider.
Should go right after him here.
Yeah, might as well. Daniel's probably got the green light at first. With good speed. Oh, just a little high.
Who's up in the bottom of the eighth? Is it
For the Giants?
I think is it Posey, Dalton Crawford?
Think so. And here's the 1-1 offering from George Contos. Oh, popped him up.
Posey went.
And who's got it? Arroyo. And it looks like Crawford's under it. And that'll end the inning.
Yep. So
And
we'll
we got a
have
fight. We had a RBI single by
interesting
Daniel
top of
Murphy.
the third.
But in the top of the eighth, we'll have Span, Panic, and Bell as
Top of
the
the
Giants
order.
try and tie it up.
Yep. Well, at least Posey ain't going to like they're gonna beat someone.
Yeah, probably.
Span.
Alright. Due up is Span.
Looks like we got Odalis Perez, looks like, for the Nationals.
Is that right? Double check that. Yeah. 1-1 pitch. Skied into the seats. Another
Oliver Perez, not Odalis Perez. My apologies.
Yep. Harper was ejected and Strickland was ejected.
Yep.
Probably see some suspension, but
For sure. Oliver Perez, long-time veteran reliever, been around a bit. 6-7 different teams. Fastball slider combo. Started off with, I believe, the Padres.
and it's got a nice kind of like 3/4 sidearm delivery.
Yep, bit of a hesitation.
Kind of gets it up there at 94 there to Span.
Posey doing something. And one away there.
Alright.
Got Panic coming up.
And there's a strike over the middle.
I think we got Sean Kelly warming up for the Nationals there. Right-handed reliever
Posey
in the hole,
greased up.
just in case the Giants get a little something going here.
1-2 to Panic. Just on the outside, 2-2. 81 miles an hour. See if Panic can get something started.
Payoff pitch.
And
outside.
walk.
That's a walk.
One on with one out. See if Belt can get the rally going.
Only second walk of the game for either side, both for the Nationals. One for Perez, one for Roar. Part of the order coming up, Belt, Posey, and Crawford.
And here's the first pitch. And swing and a miss. 95 low and in. That was Brandon's pitch right there. Just could not catch up to it. Deceptively quick here.
Up and in. Bring him out a bit.
And here's the 1-1 pitch.
Struck him out.
Got him.
And here's Posey.
And here comes Baker.
Good old Baker. Sean Kelly coming in from the pen.
Alright, we're back in it live. 3-0 Nationals, and we got Sean Kelly coming in with a 3-1 record. 3 for
Struggling.
5.
Yep, struggling a bit this year. ERA up around 6. Right-handers giving him a bit of a trouble. 290 average. Left-handers though, he's completely dominant for $130. He's given up a bit of the long ball. 6 of them on the year, looks like.
Not too bad, but he's facing Posey, who's going to try and diminish the Nationals' lead with a nice little knock.
Cut into the lead a bit. Rally. Been on base twice, ready for walk and a single. Swing and a knock.
And there's a knock. Right into left field. Worth gets it in. And the Giants got 2 on now in the bottom of the 8th with a tying run at the plate.
Brandon Crawford, though, not a ton of pop in his bat, though. Just the 3 home runs on the year. Great place to get a 4th.
I think if Crawford can get something going here, maybe a little snub into right center, score a couple of runs.
Yep, Giants today 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position. Let's see if they can finally push one across here.
And calls time.
Been a bit of a struggle all year for the Giants with runners in scoring position. Part of the reason offense hasn't done so well, at least so far this year.
9 blown saves this year. Oh, and that knocked.
Ooh, yep. Foul right off the mask.
Tough one. Long day. Chunked him right in the top of the
Knocked
head.
it clean off.
Domed.
Took it right in stride, too.
And swing and a miss. Coda Glover getting greased up.
Great name.
Probably for the save. We got Mark
Melanson.
Melanson. Probably will come in the 9th. Former national as well.
Yep, came over just this last winter.
Big acquisition. Not doing so hot though.
Has struggled a bit this year though, with 4 or 5 blown saves already.
And there's a pop off to the right side.
Jammed
Probably a
him.
souvenir.
That'll be a souvenir, yep.
Crawford can poke one out of here, tie it up. Giants would be pretty pleased.
Base hit will help as well. Get panicking.
Any kind of offense for the Giants would be. And there's a
Swing
square up the
and
middle,
right off.
and that's a fair
That's
ball.
a foul ball.
Foul ball. Oh no, that's a single, folks.
That call it a base hit.
Call it a knock. Giants got the bases juiced. The rally caps are out.
All right.
And AT&T is back into this ball game, folks.
Looks like it hit off
Hit off the foot.
the calf maybe. Hit off something. And Ruggiano, go ahead, run at the plate. Although not a lot of pop, just two home runs this year. Not known as a power hitter.
But, nonetheless, you're coming in against Kelly.
Struggling a bit this year, as we've seen.
Two
Almost
for-
the 6
2
year
for 3 today, though.
Picking it up a bit.
See if Ruggiano can get in the first run for the Giants.
Yep, ball in the gap, scores 2, maybe 3. Crawford gets beat on
And
first.
there's a swing and a foul back. He's onto him.
Runners will likely go here. He does do well against the Nationals, being the former Marlin. 331 average, 4 homers, 13 ribbies. Nice save there, that would have played a run.
And there's a high fly ball. But in the park, Worth is under it. Inning over. Giants can't score a run. And the Nationals get away. People are packing it up at AT&T.
Giants 0 for 7 with runners in scoring position.
Pretty
Just cannot
pretty bleak.
score a run.
Back in it in the PNW. Jesus and Daniel, if you're just joining us, we've had a fight and 3 runs from the Nationals, but nothing from the Giants.
Leading off, Matt Weeder, switch hitter, batting on the left side against the right-hander.
George Cantos. We did not see Melanson here in the 9th. So the Giants were unable to tie it or even score a run for that matter. And just in for a strike. It's a 2-1 count. And got him at first.
Panic and
4-3.
short right, played him to pull.
1-2 count to
Michael Taylor.
Michael Taylor. Got him with the high fastball. 2 down here in the
Let's
ninth.
see who the Nationals will go to. Pitcher spot due up. Most likely Stephen Drew, left-handed bat.
Let's see. You right? Yep. Just on the outside. One zero. And the high strike from Contos.
Full count, payoff pitch. Upcoming here to Drew.
3-2 count. And foul off into the seats. Nice
Watch
play
out.
there. Nice play. Gio Gonzalez. See if Contos can get himself out of this inning unscathed. Chase off Posey. Look at that. Here's the payoff pitch, and just low, and he walked him.
First walk all game for the Giants. Turn it back over, top of the order.
And here comes
Bochy will
Bochy.
go- Yep. Who do you have warming up in the pen? Let's see. When we come back.
We'll see when we come back. Corey Guerin on the
Right.
mound. Righty for the Giants. Oh, 1 pitch. Just a little outside. Two count. Corey Guerin with a kind of funky delivery. And throw to first. Got him. End of inning. Giants need 3 runs. Tied in the 9th. All right, we're back. And
Yep.
Coda Glover, Nationals closer. 5 for 6 with save opportunities. 2.35 ERA. 13 Ks. Pretty good. No home runs allowed.
Not necessarily the Washington Nationals closer. It's a closer by committee since they've struggled this year with the bullpen, despite having the second best record in the National League. Looks like we'll have Crawford, Reggiano, and Arroyo up here.
I think it's just Arroyo, Williamson,
Or is it the bottom of the order? Let's see
Yeah.
here. Yep. Arroyo, Williamson in the pitcher spot.
pitcher, yeah.
Bottom third.
And there's a strike to Arroyo. Giants just need some base runners now. One-two count to Arroyo. See if we can get it started. Lead off man on would be ideal. And there's a foul off to the right side. And he got him with a high fastball. One down. Christian Arroyo have a frustrating day at the plate today. Nice little brawl action here going.
What was this?
I don't know.
Looks like Royals Astros.
Yeah. And there's a one up the middle. Let's see if
Trey Turner.
and
Giants
Morse
up,
just can't quite make it. Frustrating at that. A nice play by Trey Turner right there.
down to their final out. Let's
Let's
see.
see, the Giants can get something brewing with 2 down here in the 9th. Rocket up the middle, but Trey Turner with a nice spinning dive and got him easy. Morse with not too much speed, so he knew he had some time, made a good throw, set his feet, and got him with a few steps to spare. And he's hyped.
Glover loving to play there.
And let's see who's up here. I honestly have no idea. And there's a strike down the middle, 94.
I don't know either. Nick Hundley,
Nick
backup
Hundley.
catcher for the Giants.
Batting a nice 253 with 1 home run this season. And that falls in for a strike. A nice tight 82-mile-an-hour slider.
0-2.
It's down to their last strike now. See if Nick Hundley can get something quickly started for the Giants.
He's back to the top of the order.
And ball one.
That is a ball.
Questionable, but nonetheless, the Giants stay alive here at AT&T on Memorial Day. See if Nick Hundley can get the Giants their first base runner here in the 9th. And he fouls one off to stay alive. In a game that had fights, home runs, and doubles, it was fairly unexciting until about the 8th inning brawl. A low-scoring pitcher's duel through about 7. Nationals had a few runs, but nothing, mostly pitching today. First of this 3-game series, so we'll see how it fares. And there's strike 3. Nationals win the game.
3-0.
3-0. Daniel Murphy, Jesus signing off. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for joining us.
Till next time.
Till next time, we are out.